Right, I think this is about the 4th attempt to go live. So if it doesn't work after this one, that is it. My broadband is doing its own thing. Hopefully this time it's going to work. So this is new moon in Aries crystal grid reading. It's in today's instalment of a crystal a day. So we've got more than one crystal here today. Hopefully it should work fine, a-okay. So as we are waiting for people to come in, do say hello, do let me know what part of the world you are in, and if you are setting any intentions for the new moon. Have you already set your intentions? Are you thinking about what to do? Are you unsure how to set your intentions? Do you need some guidance? Let me know. In terms of the crystal grid, it's laid out on the flower of life. And when I'm creating the crystal grids, I have an idea of what the theme is. But I don't choose the crystals until I'm literally there creating the crystal grid. And the crystals kind of get changed around a lot as I'm doing it, as I feel that sometimes they're not placed in the right, where they're placed doesn't necessarily resonate, so I change them around a lot. I may take different crystals off. Hello Vritti, hello all the way in India, fantastic, it's really lovely. Thank you for joining us this evening. So yeah, this is the crystal grid that I've created today for the new moon in Aries. The grid's been laid out, just really energising the room, the universe, me, the family, anyone who looks at it now for the past couple of hours. And what I did before I sat down to log on was I chose a couple of cards to see if they kind of resonated in terms of what I felt the reading was, and they totally do, which is fantastic. And the cards I chose were from Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light deck, which is a really beautiful deck. It's my son's deck, but he let me use it today. He doesn't always let me use them. And the first card that came out, they just flew out the deck. What I love is that I find this deck really, oh look, there's an orb. Amazing. I don't know, who can see the orb? Oh, it's just disappeared. Oh, it's come back again. So the first card that flew out the deck was Gaia, Earth connection, be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, stay grounded. And I do really, really feel that in terms of the energy, that being grounded, it really came up with, and you will see when I then go into the crystals and what came up for the reading. Being grounded was one of the things that came up strongly. And this year alone, I feel there is a very, very strong connection with healing and protecting Mother Earth. And in terms of that protection of Mother Earth and healing Mother Earth, we are then healing ourselves. Hello Malika from India as well, hello, and hello Amanda, Nicole, lovely to have you all here. So yeah, there is very much a strong message from Gaia, from Mother Earth this year, that we, in terms of healing her, we heal ourselves. And it's what are we putting into the earth, and then looking within and looking at what are we putting into ourselves as well. And again, actually, that's something, that makes me think of the saying, as above, so below, as within, so without. And which is something, again, that came up in this, when I was creating this crystal grid. So I am going to, get on with it and start now, seems we've got a few people in. So the grid is created on the flower of life. Oh, I'm going to show you the other card that came up as well first. And that was Holy Amethyst. Now, Holy Amethyst is about divine alchemy. And it says on the card, move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. And again, this was really, really strong in terms of when I was creating the reading, creating the grid. Now, there is no amethyst in the grid. So I was surprised to see Holy Amethyst come up, but I have been working with Holy Amethyst energy for the past couple of weeks. So at the same time, I wasn't surprised. And Holy Amethyst is the twin flame of Archangel Zadkiel. She works on the violet ray. So looking at violet flame energy, like Zadkiel, like the Ascended Master Saint Germain. And it's very much in terms of that violet flame energy, is that real burning, clearing what no longer works, resonates, really clearing the negativity out. And I feel with where we've had Mercury in retrograde, that is what we have been working on. And we are now at this new year. This is what I feel. This new moon in Aries is a new year. I'm an Aries as well. So I'm Tuesday's my birthday. So yeah, I'm really, really feeling that Aries energy. Now, at the same time as where, even though it's new moon in Aries, we're moving out of that Aries energy into Taurus. So I feel that's where that grounding comes in. Too impulsive. Hi Janice, thank you for joining. And we need grounding. We need grounding a lot of the time. So the grid is created on the flower of life, and for me, the flower of life is the blueprint of the universe. So what we are looking at, this new moon is creating our own blueprint. Yay, we're back. I didn't think it was going to reconnect. Hello, Tammy. Right, so let's get on with the grid before the Wi-Fi decides to do its own thing again. So the grid is created on the flower of life. For me, it's the blueprint of the universe, and this is about us recreating our own personal blueprint. How do we now want to live? It's Aries energy. It's like a new year. Everything, if people feeling like there was a lot of talk 2018, it's going to be so fantastic, so brilliant, and you're feeling very flat and like, well, when's it going to happen? It's going to happen. It is going to be a brilliant year. It is going to be a fantastic year, but it's about you creating it. Now, we've had a trial run. Not even a trial run. We've had like these first 3 months, it was whatever you was meant to get rid of last year that you didn't deal with, and whatever you was meant to change, whether it be your mindset, whether it be negative aspects in your life, whether it be a job, whatever it was. And these first 3 months has been about, you didn't get it done, so it's been done now. We're now in a way, it's like a new year. This is the new year. So in the centre of the grid, there is pink tourmaline. Now, in terms of pink tourmaline, I chose it, and the message coming through from pink tourmaline is it's about you creating a new blueprint for your life from your heart centre. You are your own guide. Check in with yourself. Do you like how you were treated? Yay, we're back again. I keep having to wander around to get connection back. Hello, Paul. Thank you for joining. So, right, pink tourmaline. So it's about creating a new blueprint from your heart centre. Being your own guide. Do you like how you're treated? If no, what needs to change? And it's not about looking outside, it's about looking within. What do you need to change? In terms of using pink tourmaline's energy, do you like the decisions you make? Where do you need to write a new script? So it's a lot of self-reflection in terms of working with the energy of pink tourmaline, and that being the centerpiece for you creating your intentions for this new moon. Surrounding pink tourmaline. Hey Nick, thank you for joining. We have got honey calcite. Now, in terms of the energy of honey calcite, you're looking at power, stepping into your fear, facing your fears head on, in a sense, sticking two fingers up in the face of fear, and knowing and believing that there is a wealth of abundance and that good things happen and amazing things can happen, but you need to believe in yourself. So there is a strong focus in that sense of having that belief. So that is pink tourmaline in the centre, honey calcite surrounding it. As we go further out, we've then got Shivalingam. So Shivalingam, they're sacred stones. If I am thinking right, from the sacred river region of Narmada in India. If anyone wants to correct me, they can. And they are hand picked and polished by villagers in that region. Now with Shivalingam, there's very much a focus on bringing balance to all areas of your life. So when you were creating your intentions, when you were setting your intentions for this new moon in Aries, focus on every single area of your life. Work, love, home, family, yourself, money, all areas. Don't think about it just for the lunar cycle. Think about it for the whole year. What is it that you want to create? What do you want to achieve? How do you create heaven here on earth? If you don't know how to create it, at least write down what your heaven here on earth would be. And by doing so, you're then opening the doors. You're opening the doors to the miracles that are waiting to come through for you. So yeah, very much looking at what you wish to achieve, and in terms of bringing all aspects of your life into balance, you kind of need to think of this like a spiritual spring clean, an MOT of your life. That is what you're going to be doing in terms of setting those intentions. Think about also what drives you. Is your giving and your receiving in balance? If it's not, what needs to be changed? Hi Antoinette, thank you for watching. And Yana, thank you. I'll just come out a little bit so everyone can have a good look again at the grid as a whole. Thank you, Deanna. Also, I feel with Shivalingam, make use of your sexual energy. It's powerful manifesting energy. Has it been stalled recently? Have you put the dampener on things? At the same time, be mindful of your sex. Even though you may be making use of your sexual energy, be mindful of it in terms of who you are sharing it with. Is their energy toxic? Is it negative? Are there too many attachments attached to that energy, which is then attaching to you? So looking at attachments. So next, we've gone with labradorite. So just a couple of pieces at the bottom of the grid. So labradorite here and here. Now with labradorite, it's the focus I feel was very much really connects with Holy Amethyst message. Focus on what you desire. So in terms of the labradorite, where is your focus? Is it scattered? How are your intentions manifesting? Are they manifesting back to front? And in that sense, yeah, we can sometimes manifest things, but they sort of manifest. Yeah, we're back again. Right. My goodness me, it's driving me crazy. Okay, so labradorite. So manifesting the magical here on earth. Where is your focus? Is your focus scattered? How are you manifesting your intentions? And who and what is distracting you? Is there anything that is distracting you that needs to be removed or put to the side for a little while? In terms of when we set our intentions, we also need to work towards them as well. We can't necessarily expect them to magically turn up. Sometimes we can. There's a lot of the time we need to let it go. And then often we need to really, really work towards it. At the same time, if our focus is distracted, if someone's distracting us or we're allowing something to distract us, we won't necessarily manifest what we desire as quickly because our focus and our attention is elsewhere. So if there's something you really, really want to focus on and manifest in your life, make it your priority. Kind of test yourself in terms of how you are using and working your magic. So the next crystal that we have in the grid is carnelian. And with carnelian, so we've got quite a few on either side. With carnelian, it's very much about tapping into the Aries fire energy. And I always think with carnelian, creativity, confidence, courage, and going for it. And also firing up the sacral chakra. So resonating in the sense with the Shivalingam. I feel in terms of sacral, I don't know, there feels to be, I'm getting Kundalini a lot lately. So doing some Kundalini work, if you are ready for it, if it's something that you've been interested in, I would say definitely looking at working that Kundalini energy and tapping into that life force. Be mindful, it's going to clear a load of stuff you were not necessarily prepared to clear out. But at the very least, looking at bringing that sacral chakra into balance in terms of this lunar cycle, new moon in Aries. Hello, Aborigine Eyes O'Malley. I think that's right. I think I've said it right. Hello, thank you very, very much. It is a bit, oh my goodness. So yeah, with carnelian, tap into the fire energy, look at your sacral chakra balancing, wear more orange, wear carnelian jewellery or sacral chakra jewellery, meditate, do sacral chakra meditations. That's really going to be what gives you that motivation, that drive to really go for what you want, to plan what you want, and to stick to it as well. Yeah, sometimes we might kind of fulfill it, but it's really working with that sacral chakra energy. It's going to really, really help. Iris is a beautiful name. So yeah, really working with that sacral chakra energy and the carnelian, that fire Aries energy. So the next crystals we've got, just a couple. Red jasper. So with red jasper, what had come up before I chose the cards was grounding it all to Mother Earth, grounding your intentions that you wish to manifest for this lunar cycle for the whole entire year, grounding it to Mother Earth. That would be getting that attention, but also what I was getting originally was get out in nature, do some earthing, and that earthing is going to really bring that balance. Actually, it's going to help sacral chakra as well. So get bare feet in the mud for a few minutes every day. It's what I've been recommending to clients a lot. This get out in the earth, your feet, don't get your hands dirty, do some dancing. I want to talk, I'm not a gardening person. But yeah, we have to get out, go to the river, climb the mountains, go to the park, even go to the park with the kids, and just even being around that ring. And that will help manifest those intentions. That will just bring you some grounding as well. It will bring an emotional balance. So if we've just come out of Pisces, or actually we've not long come out of Pisces. So it was the Pisces new moon last lunar cycle, so which is very emotional energy, and it was an emotional new moon, that Pisces new moon. So it's about bringing that emotional balance in, getting out into nature. It's not in the UK, it's not as cold now. Next week's going to be really nice, really bringing in some balance. And also using nature to solidify your intentions and to bring them a foundation. So the next crystal we have, thank you Deanna, and thank you Gracie, is smoky quartz. This is such a beautiful piece of smoky quartz. I can see it glittering. Yeah, so the smoky quartz, it is lovely, it's divine, one of my favourite crystals. Now, the grid is basically, I've used smoky quartz as the grounding. Well, there's the red jasper as well, but the smoky quartz even more so as the grounding. And that smoky quartz is to remove fear and remove worry. Do not be carrying fear and worry around anymore. I know it's hard. I know we can get anxious. But just look at it that every day is a new beginning. If the day before did not go well, don't carry it around with you next day. Remove that fear, remove that worry, look on the bright side, and very, very importantly, be grateful. So if you are really struggling with something to be grateful for, be grateful that you awake, you've woken up and you're breathing. Like, be grateful that you're alive. Keep it simple. Be grateful that you get to know you're grateful you've got them right. Keep it simple, but be grateful and for gratitude we have for life, even simple things, the more we will manifest the really good things that we're dreaming of, the more we will manifest that heaven here on earth. So what we have next is green. Again, only a couple of pieces. So that piece next to Gaia, and this is over here next to Holy Amethyst. So with green aventurine, it is going back to nature again. It's spring, it's new ideas, it's feeling lucky as well, really tap into that luck energy. Feel lucky because you are. I believe you're lucky. And I kind of went into the whole, everyone kept going on about 2018 being that best year, and you're kind of thinking, oh, really? Is it really the best year ever? And just knowing that you're starting it now. If it hasn't felt like the best year ever, start it now. Start and create your best year now with this new moon energy. This is where this new moon in Aries is so powerful, because it is that whole creating what you want, creating that change, creating something new, creating something fun and exciting. That is for you and resonates with you and the truth of who you are. So as well, I feel with the green aventurine and that luck energy, it's as good as you make it. So if you put a dampener on it and put negativity on it, well, that's what it's going to be. But yeah, it's as good as you make it. Believe. So rose quartz, the message from rose quartz was clear and simple. Keep on loving. Love yourself, love other people. Just keep on loving. And that love will make you feel good. It will make others feel good. Even on hard days, keep on loving. So a little bit of that. So keep on loving. A nice simple message we don't need it. So sodalite, here we go. We've got a couple of pieces of sodalite. And sodalite was very much about making wise decisions. And I feel that Mother and Holy Amethyst will both help with those. Making wise decisions, because sometimes with Aries energy we can make really impulsive decisions. So make wise decisions. Think them through. If you're unsure, then sleep on it. Take your time, don't rush it. And I feel this is very much in terms of this lunar cycle. So over the next 4 weeks, make wise decisions, think them through. If you're not sure, then sleep on it. Take your time. And then we have a couple of pieces of tanzanite. Try and get that in focus, because they're really beautiful pieces of tanzanite. And it's about taking quiet time, being firm, not being swayed on what does not resonate or feel right for you. If it feels off, then it is off. And again, I feel this is very much for this lunar cycle. If it feels off, then it is off. And there's wisdom. That's where the wisdom comes in. So that's sodalite and that tanzanite, they are working very much in conjunction with each other, ensuring that you make wise decisions, ensuring that you stand your ground, and keeping a clear head on it all as well. And then kind of lastly, we have got apophyllite. I'm really trying to thank you so much. So that's really good. Right, so apophyllite. Apophyllite is that trust and belief in the universe. Trusting and believing that the universe will deliver. And it really will. But letting go of the outcome. You have to let go of the outcome. Let go of how and when it will happen. Let go of putting dates on it. And just have faith. Just have faith that what is for you will materialise. It might not be on your timeline, but it's not meant to be. It will be when it needs to be, when it's the right time. And I think a really big thing to remember is that if it's not in alignment with you, then trust and have faith that not having it is for your highest good. So really having trust and faith in the universe. And lastly, right, kind of across the board. So in this area here, the lower part of the board, wow, the clear quartz looks amazing. So those are clear quartz, and again, the upper part of the board, clear quartz as well. Oh, they look incredible. So the clear quartz, I've got the bottom of the grid where the crystals for the lower chakras, those are the base chakras are, and then I've got it across the upper part of the board where the higher chakras are. And it's very much as above, so below, as within, so without. It's all inside you, and it's then being reflected back. So keep it positive. So there we go. Now I'm going to come back out again. So I hope you all enjoyed that. That was a crystal a day, except today there was lots of crystals. It was the new moon in Aries reading. If you've got any questions, do feel free to ask, and I will respond back to you. So definitely the themes for the new moon is you get to create your new life. Be grounded. Keep it grounded as you're in the new foundation, and know that you are magical and you are wise. You have them that you don't make impulsive decisions, and if you're unsure, sleep on it. What is within you is reflected outside. What is above you is then below. So be positive. Have absolute faith and trust. It's faith and it is trust that gets you through. And I'm not just saying that as someone who goes around saying love and light, love and light, love and light all the time. I'm saying that as a mother who had been homeless for 2 years, and I wouldn't have got through it if I had not had faith and trust and belief in the universe. And I am only out the other end of it now for the past, say, 6 or 7 weeks. So that's after 2 years. And as you will see from my page, I've continued to run my business and everything throughout that. So, but it is that belief, and it's the faith, and it's the trust in my personal spirituality and the universe that has got me through. So keep that faith, keep that trust. If it's not delivered to you, if the good things aren't coming to you, know that, trust that the universe is trying to direct you onto the right path. You are not in alignment with it. And that is the biggest thing. If you are not in alignment, it's not going to happen. Your things aren't going to manifest. But also trust and believe that when you are in alignment, the thing that you manifest, even if it is 2-3 years even down the line, like me, I know what I wanted to manifest 3 years ago. It has now come to me. The universe has delivered it to me now, and I am mind blown. So just trust and believe and know that what is yours will definitely come to you. When times are hard, it's because, yeah, there's changes and stuff, but a lot of the time because we are not in alignment and stuff needs to be released. Deanna, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And that's a teeny little segment of my story. And it's just to put that into the and the trust. At the same time, think big, create your best life, don't think small, think big. If you want to earn a certain amount of money, put that amount down, even if it takes you 5 years or so to get there. Put it down now, and get ready to receive it. And yeah, definitely look at your balance, how you are giving and how you are receiving. Are you doing too much of one of them? Does it need to be brought into balance? So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you ever so much, everybody who has joined this evening. And I am wishing you a really magical lunar cycle, new lunar cycle. Enjoy it, have fun with it, really tap into that Aries energy before it goes. We've just got a few more days of it left, and stay grounded, get out in nature, enjoy the sunshine, get those feet and hands dirty, and just enjoy yourself. I am wishing you all so much love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste.